My name is Paul Harfleet and I am an artist.
Birds Can Fly is an artwork that intends to inspire people to examine the birds around us and to encourage an interest in ornithology.
In the first few weeks of the pandemic, I was drawing a bird a day. So I thought what I would do is slightly dress up as the bird. And immediately I thought, I'm going to call this gently referencing because I didn't want people to think that I was wearing feathers and everything. So then I just started wearing clothes of the same colour as the birds I'd drawn and it just got more and more extravagant or more thought about.
The nuthatch is good because this jacket I just happened to have that just matched the nuthatch so perfectly.
I don't know whether it's even true, but I have a strange recollection of just always wanting to be able to fly. So I've always been drawn to birds, and I've always drawn birds. There's something very creative about going to the zone. There's this kind of artistic place called the zone in my head. And when you're in nature and you're walking through, looking at plants and trees and birds, you go to the same kind of place you go to when you're drawing, in my head. You're just zoning out of the everyday. You're just not in it. We're just connecting to something that is beyond us. And nature is a safe space for us. It does not judge us. We can be who we want to be. One of my earlier projects is the Pansy Project. I plant pansies at the site of homophobic hate crime, and I take a photograph and I name it after the abuse. I've planted nearly 300 all over the world, and it's strange because it's a silly thing to do, to plant a pansy where someone's been attacked. But the message behind it is, of course, really serious. And that, to me, is similar to what I'm doing now, is that me drawing a bird and then dressing up as that bird. It's a silly thing to do. But it's almost like a secret little Trojan horse of hiding this really important message about the decline of bird species in this country. And it's about having a conversation about these things. I've seen the decline in bird species since I was a child. It's a tragedy. And there's something about me as an artist wanting to explore these really important issues, but in a way which is engaging. Me getting really into it and drawing nearly hundreds of birds now, I've just connected so much more with the history of the bird and the naming of the bird and the challenges that the birds might have. That's just been really awe-inspiring for me. And just discovering new birds. I thought really cockily that I knew all the birds, and I don't know all the birds. I barely know any. For my next bird, I'm going to draw and gently reference the mallard duck. And I can't believe I've not drawn one before, because they're stunning. Look at that. A million coots, but not a single mallard to be found. Oh, there's one. It's a bird I've always loved, but it's just overlooked for some reason. And it's really, really beautiful. Oh, it's so nice. When you study a bird in the way that I do, it sort of unpacks what it looks like, and you then go, no, I didn't really understand the iridescence of that head and that really amazing mauvey, purpley, turquoisey flash it has. It's just those amazing things that I will look at with new eyes. The only thing I think that will scupper the future of Birds Can Fly is whether my eyes fail or my fingers atrophy. But I will still do it. I just love drawing birds.